Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. This is an Empties. It was about 3 months ago that I did my last Empties, and I do get through quite a lot of products. It's not always just me using these things. I do live in a family of 4 of us, so a lot of the shampoos, shower gels, things like that are used by all of us. So we do get through a bit. But as with most Empties, it does get a little bit long and rambly, so I'm gonna try and keep it short and sweet. A lot of these products also are repurchases, which I will let you know if I would obviously repurchase it again, if it's a hit, if it's a miss. Yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, first up would be a dry shampoo. This one is Batiste, the 2-in-1, so it's their invisible dry shampoo and conditioner. I'm not a huge fan of dry shampoo. I've got a couple from a very long time ago in my drawer upstairs still. No, I just don't reach for them. Out of any of them, this is the only 2-in-1, the shampoo and conditioner one, that I've managed to find. And out of all of them, this is probably the preferred one because of the conditioning side of it. I just don't like my hair to feel dry, and it's not crispy because it doesn't make your hair crispy. It just over textured in a powder sense. If I'm going to have product on my hair, I like it to be sort of the waxed or the oil, so it all looks a bit more soft and glossy rather than harsh and dry. That these, I don't know, they tend to make my hair more rough and textured, and that's not what I'm looking for. So hence why I don't tend to reach for a dry shampoo often. If I had to repurchase it though, I would repurchase the 2-in-1 because I do like the conditioning benefits of it. Was that long and rambly? Probably. I will try and cut it back. Next would be a whitening mouthwash from Colgate, their Max White. Mentioned this before, I do really enjoy it. I do believe that it does whiten your teeth, so it works for me, and I've repurchased it. Now, this one is a Vaseline, and it's their spray moisturiser. These smell really nice. Actually, am I going to be able to squirt any out? Oh yeah, a little bit. So they smell really nice and fresh, and there's different versions of it. This is the aloe vera one, the green one. It's okay. It's okay if you just want a quick spritz and you haven't got a lot of time. I need a little bit more moisture, so I tend to go for more cream formulas. I wanted to use it up because I had purchased this one in its place, and this is from Aveeno, and it's their daily moisturizing spray. 24 hour, is it 24 hour? No, it's 48 hours of locked in moisture post shower. I've mentioned this one in a previous video and I'm really enjoying it. This in no way rates against this. This feels like there's moisture in it. When you pop it on, it feels so much more substantial. It feels more moisturizing. Don't know if you can see the glow there. Yes, it's still sort of quite watery and light in texture compared to a cream, because that's what it is. Smells really good, but it just does feel a lot more substantial and moisturizing than this one does from Vaseline. So sorry guys. Win-win. This is a #1 fave. Again, you've seen it many a time. It's a hot cloth cleanser from #7. I use it every morning to wash my face. I can't rate it enough. It just smooths everything out. It feels really nice. Actually, when you're massaging it around your skin, it's almost like it takes away a few years whilst you're washing your face. Obviously, it all comes rushing back to you, but I just really like it for the price point because it's about £13, £13.50, something like that. It lasts a very long time because it's just my morning cleanser, and it's just really nice on the skin. So I absolutely love that one from #7. This one, sorry, just removing a hair. This one I've had in my sort of stash for a very long time. I don't even know who makes it. It's Satin Care. Oh, it's Gillette. Satin Care for sensitive skin, and it's just a shave gel. I don't tend to faff around. I will just lather up some soap and shave whatever needs shaving. But again, I had it in my stash and I wanted to use it up. And actually, I was pleasantly surprised. I tended to use it just on my leg area. And I did really enjoy it. It lathered really nicely, and it was a smoother process of shaving your legs. So I think I would actually repurchase this again, although it's not a necessary purchase because I can use soap. So would I, wouldn't I? Yes, it works well. Do I need it? Not especially. Then we have a shampoo from Tresemme, and this is an ultra fine shampoo, ultra shine hold, everything else, long lasting, invisible. It's unperfumed, I believe, because some hairsprays absolutely stink. I like Elnet, but you've got to get fragrance free all the time because they stink. So we got fragrance free. Yes, this is nice. I haven't found a hairspray that promises 24-hour frizz control. If it's raining or it's hot, I've got frizz. But for a hairspray, can't go far wrong. Now, this little beauty is a little bit manky, shall we say? But it's the cleansing oil from Super Facialist. So Vitamin C plus brightening cleansing oil. I love this product. I've got a new one to show you what it looks like. It's a bit hard to see when the plastic packaging is clear like that. So that's what it looks like in its new form. I've got through at least 3 of these, maybe more, because I possibly have got another Empties of another cleansing oil that I mix and match and use as well. But absolutely love this. My skin tends to like it more now in the sort of 6 months of the cooler months. Well, probably more than 6 months, isn't it? Because we only get a couple of months really at summer, don't we? But I tend to use one from Simple, their cleansing oil, in the actual real hotness of the summer. I don't know why, but this works well outside of the hotter weather for my skin anyway, but I absolutely love it. Feels luxurious and thick and beautiful, and I use it as one of my double cleanses in my evening routine. So I just thought I'd show you what it looks like. So I think I might like this shampoo. I have kept a couple of these because I was still using it a tiny bit and using my Lush shampoo bars that I've mentioned as well, because I just liked this one and I was still getting used to the sort of switch to the shampoo bar that your hair kind of just sometimes takes a few washes to get used to the shampoo bars. But this is L'Oreal Elvive and it's their fine coconut oil one. I love it. It's normal to dry hair. It just makes my hair feel nice afterwards and no frizz. Some shampoos, they promise no frizz and smoothing and all the rest of it, and I get that sort of frizziness on the top of my head. This works really well for that. I've tended to step away from using it now because I am very much every day using my Lush shampoo bar now, but these are ones that I'm continuing to buy and have in my shower for the rest of the family because they work really well for every type of hair. Whilst we're still on hair, we've got the empty of the Rapid Reviver, Elvive from L'Oreal, their conditioner. This is the colour Protect version. I've got one on the go in the shower at the moment, and I think it's their Long Protect for long hair, something like that. But it does the same. It's just a really good, put it on your hair in the conditioning stage, and you can just leave it on for a minute or two while you're doing something else in the shower. You don't have to leave it on for 5 minutes, which I find a real pain with a lot of the conditioners. I haven't got 5 minutes after I've showered my hair to leave on and just stand there waiting. I want something to work for a minute whilst I'm still in the shower, and that one does. I've got a hand cream, just a recent finish. This one is from Dove and it's their Pro Age. It's well squeezed out. It's really nice hand cream. It's a little bit whiffy if you don't like anything too perfumed. This is quite perfumed. It's pleasant, but I tend to use, I've got different hand creams dotted around the house, so there's various ones I like to use at night time because I don't like anything too perfumed, sort of up and around my face when I'm going to sleep. I did use this. It wasn't overpowering at all, but if you're not into anything too scented, this one was quite scented, but very nice for a hand cream. Then I've finished up from Superdrug, this one from their B.revealed range, and it's their glycolic cleansing peel. Got another one on the go of this. Absolutely love it as, again, one of my second cleanses during my nighttime routine. I could use it morning and night, either or, but obviously I've got my number 7 that I tend to use in the morning, so this one's more of one of my double cleanses for nighttime, and I love it. It's just a lotion, a nice sort of cream texture. Just washes off any of my oil-based cleansers that I've used previously to it, and it's just a good finisher It's really nice and leaves your skin nice and fresh. None of the cleansers that I use leave my skin really stripped and dry. They're always very kind to my skin, so I really like that one. A shower gel I wanted to mention, which was quite pleasant to use, from Original Source, and this is their sweet apple and vanilla milk. It's a sort of a pale pink colour if you're seeing it on the shelf there. I picked it up at a supermarket. It's just really nice and pleasant to have in your shower for a quick sort of wash over the skin. Nothing too amazing. It says it's a moisturising shower milk. It's not that moisturising really, but I always go in with another body moisturiser anyway, so I'm not too fussed about that. Just want a nice wash that smells nice in the shower. I've got a shampoo from Herbal Essence. This is their argan oil from Morocco for repair. This was pleasant. Again, I probably finished this pretty much at the beginning of when I did my last empty, so a good sort of 3-4 months back. So I haven't got a huge memory of it, but I'm very much loving my Lush shampoo bars at the moment, so this couldn't have wowed me too much. I would pick it up just to keep as a staple in the shower for the rest of the family, but I don't think it was one that really wowed me. Not like this one, because I've repurchased this many times, and I wouldn't necessarily bother too much with this one. Then a moisturiser is this one from Vaseline, and it's their Intensive Care Cocoa Radiant. There's a few in this range, sort of the yellow, green for aloe vera, and then this one is the cocoa. This is nice, there's nothing wrong with it at all. I do very much like my Sleep Repair from Garnier at the moment in the red. That's very moisturising, particularly for this time of year, but this is a nice staple. I would repurchase this. So Molten Brown is a brand here from the UK that I absolutely adore. It's a little bit on the pricey side, so I will either purchase something from there if I've got a voucher for Christmas, or if I go to their outlet store, which I might go to maybe once a year, and then I'll have a little spend up. But this is their hand lotion, and it's just divine. Their scents are gorgeous, and you know you're having a really good product on your hand. You can almost tell after continued use what difference their moisturisers make to your skin. I also got some bath and shower gels when I was there, and these are being used up. I would probably keep maybe 1 or 2 of these to decant other things into, because these are actually really quite nice and secure package to go on holiday with, depending on, you know, if you don't want to take a big shower gel because you're only going for 1 or 2 nights, something like that. But yeah, they are just so nice and pleasant. If you're okay with scented products in the shower, I'm a bit hit and miss, but at the moment I'm okay with these. And yeah, they just leave your whole bathroom smelling divine, leave your skin lovely and fresh and clean, and sort of nourished as well with just using the shower gels. And then obviously you're going in with a body product. I have had a whole body moisturising one as well. This is, like I say, the hand cream, but I really enjoy their products. They do, over time and use, just leave your body nice and soft. The skin is softening up, do you know what I mean? And it just feels lovely and silky. So I really enjoy their products. So I finished up a product from Kiehl's that I absolutely love. This is their Daily Reviving Concentrate, and it's really nice and refreshing and giving a little pep up to fatigued skin, shall we say. I use it every morning. This particular product has lasted me almost 2 years. It says the sort of best before date as being 18 months, but I did eke it out to 2 years, and it's absolutely fine. And that's because I bought it at the Christmas time, and I knew I was getting a new one for this Christmas, so I made sure I just pared back on how much I put on my face. Perhaps I didn't use it every day, just to eke it out until I got my new one. But I've got a nice bigger bottle now, so it'll last me a bit longer. Absolutely love it. It's just that little step after your serums and before your moisturiser, and you just put literally 2 little drops and just pat it into your skin, and it does something to your skin and just makes it feel a little bit more perky and alive and awake. Yeah, so I've really enjoyed it, and like I say, I'm going to keep repurchasing that one. I've got a micellar water from Garnier. I always remove all of my makeup before I go in with my double cleanser at night time. So this is just a miniature I've had obviously for going away with, and then I wanted to use it up because there's obviously a use by date on these. Not that it tells you much, but yeah, I had it from a time that I went away, so I was using it up. That's perfect. And then this is another Biophase. I'm using one of these at the moment from Nivea. This is the eye makeup remover, and perfect, and does the job well. Now this is a little body scent. It's a body mist from the Olivia Care, and it's their number 3, and it's their Monoi flower scent. I picked this up in TK Maxx last year, almost a year ago probably, and it is just, I don't know if I'll get any out. No, we're not gonna. I don't know, it's just a beautiful scent. If you know Monoi, you'll just like the scent of it. It's understated, a little bit floral, but in a nice sense, not in a sweet, sickly, kind of cloudy scent, just in a nice, refreshing scent. And I just sort of used to pop it on my body maybe during the daytime, but then I'd go in with a perfume as well, if you know what I mean. It was just a nice little pickup. Or perhaps when I'd come home from work and I just wanted a little freshen up, then I'd spray this on my clothes and on my body. And it was just really nice. I can't find it in there. I thought they'd bring some more of this range back in over Christmas, so I was hoping to pick up one, but they just haven't, and it's a shame because it's probably online somewhere. But if I can't just go and pick it up in a shop, I'm probably not going to repurchase, but I would if I found it. Oh, I will just mention, I picked up in TK Maxx as well a new beauty sponge from Real Technique, because my old one, which I don't use every day. I am into using brushes for my foundation at the moment, but I just like to have it on hand, maybe just to blend out my concealer. But because you're kind of leaving them a little bit damp over the winter months as well, it's got, look, that's like mold, isn't it, in there? And I haven't had this one this long. It's dirty. I didn't bother to wash it to show you this. I just wanted to show you that I bought a new one. Is that a bit rank? Oh well, that's life, isn't it? So anyway, this little twin pack I got, and I picked this up in TK Maxx because the sponges in Boots, I think they're either $5.99 or $6.99, I can't quite remember. But in TK Maxx for $3.99, you get exactly the same size sponge. There's a nice new one. And then there was this thing, and I thought it was one of those like silicone pads to sort of, you know, blend in and put your foundation on. Not that I really wanted to try that technique, but it was there in the pack. But it's actually to put your foundation on your face. So basically you're squeezing any of your foundation onto this, splodging it onto your face, and then using the sponge to blend it all in. Kind of a step I don't bother with. I have the back of my hand, which I tend to use. Don't know that I'd really use this because then you got to wash it. It's just something else to do, isn't it? But it came with a pack, so I couldn't really do a lot about it. But just to say, keep an eye on your beauty sponges. Renew them every few months, shall we say. Even if you're washing them regularly, which I do, I will add. Yeah, hand cream, Neutrogena. This is the Hydro Boost. Absolutely love this one. It left a lovely sheen on the backs of your hands. It was just nice and refreshing. The scent was pleasant. It absorbed nicely, but still left that nice little glow, which I quite like. I don't like hand creams that are too mattifying. I like a little bit of glow. That was so nice. And then I have a little Maybelline Dream Cushion foundation. I've got another one of these on the go. Really love this. It's got SPF 20. I have the shade Nude. These are a little bit trickier to find here in the UK. You might have to go online. I think they're actually sold in Wilkinson's, which tend to be known as Wilko's now. It's just whether you can actually find your shade, because they've got like 3 shades there, which is a bit rubbish. But really like this is as a cushion foundation, in case you don't know what a cushion foundation is. So you open up the lid, you get a little puff that nobody uses, and then you've got your cushion foundation in there that you just splodge your brush into and put your foundation on. And it's really nice. It's a nice sort of sheer coverage, nothing too heavy. It's lovely for the summer and nice on a good skin day. So I like it a lot, and it's really good for perhaps, you know, shooting out the door to go to work. It's a nice fast application, blends really well. Deodorant, the Invisible Dry from Boots from Dove. That's really nice. Can't say a lot about it. It's just a deodorant. It works and it smells nice. And then we have Mark Hill. This is their Magic Curl Spray. I like this range, but they are changing it. I can't find my heat spray, which was called Smooth and Silk or something like that. It's really hard to find in Boots here, which is the only place that really stock it, I think, now in the UK. So I got this one instead because I like a heat spray that doesn't really make your hair really wet again. It's almost like a dry spray, and that kind of worked. I've got another version of this on the go at the moment, but I do like their heat protectant. Then I've got Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This is their cleanser, water gel cleanser. This was really nice, actually. I did enjoy using this. I've got a few other cleansers on the go, so I didn't rush to repurchase it, so I haven't got one on the go at the moment, but I definitely would when I'm next in the market for another cleanser to add into my regime. That's really nice. Oh, another Neutrogena product here. This is their Hydro Booster. This is the serum, and this is the one that's like filled up with like a clear liquid. This is just blue glass, whatever, plastic, and it's got the little white beads all the way in it, so you may have seen it in store somewhere. But it's just a really nice sort of moisturizing, hydrating serum. I liked it a lot. I am tending to use a lot more Inky List and The Ordinary at the moment for my serums, so I haven't repurchased it, but that's not to say I wouldn't. I did enjoy it at the time. Another shower gel. This is just the Imperial Leather. This smell actually really nice. This is Orange Blossom and Argan Oil, and it did smell really nice. It's exactly the same as this one. Not a lot of difference really. It's just a shower gel that washes your skin. I have a balm, like a wax balm for my hair that I absolutely love. This is Lee Stafford, and it's the Coco Loco range. Got a whole new pot on the go. Smells really nice, and you just put it through the ends of your hair if you're a little bit frizzy, frazzled, like, you know, dry blonde hair does, and it just sort of gives a little bit of texture without it being too much. This lasted me forever, and I was using it every day because you don't need much. So I've picked up a new one because it does what I want it to do, so I wasn't going to mess about and look for another product. There's no point. I enjoy it. And what's it actually called? Oh, it's just coconut balm. Straw to silk. Straw to silk. Shiny, happy hair, anytime, anywhere. I like it. I've got a pillow spray here. Yeah, pillow mist from Avon. I've had this for ages. It's from the range Planet Spa. It's nice if you like your bed linen to smell of lavender. I never really overly used it like before going to bed. Didn't really need to, but it's sometimes nice just to freshen up your bed linen, perhaps, you know, in between washes or something in the week. But yeah, it's nice. Avon's a bit tricky to get hold of. You have to shop online. I could probably pick something up in store, but it was okay, you know, it did the job. Now this is a conditioner. It's got a little bit dusty. I must have finished it a little while ago. From Sacha Juan. Sacha Juan, I got this one down in TK Maxx. Again, this is probably a second purchase because it's their colour protectant, colour save conditioner. Yeah, it's just really nice. I had the slightly smaller packaged one first, and then I went to this one, and it's just nice. But I've kind of found other things that I'm using at the moment in the conditioning stages of this hair. So yes, I would repurchase, but I'm not going to rush out and repurchase, if you know what I mean. Then I've got from Barry M a dewy finish fix and mist spray, you know, after you've done your makeup, just a little setting spray. I've got the matte and the dewy, and I repurchase all the time because they're small and they're convenient to take away with you. They do the job. They're relatively inexpensive. I think that's about £5 or something like that. So yeah, creature of habit. I like it. What else have we got? Oh, I see a little pot of something down here. This is from the Super Facialist, and it's their hyaluronic acid firming super light day cream. This was nice. I like what everything Super Facialist does. This smells really nice, actually. Not too heavy, but it is scented, so again, you know, dependent on what you want to put on your face. I liked it. I tend to reach for another day cream at the moment that's got SPF in it. This hasn't got SPF. But it was nice. Okay, we're getting there, guys. I can see the end of my little pile. So this one's from Charles Worthington, and it's their, what do they actually call it? Sculpt Tonic, okay? And this is what I use on just washed hair, and it's the first thing I put on my hair before styling, and it's literally, I separate, so go right into the hairline and pump out 3 or 4 little squirts, and then I go in somewhere else, and I probably do it about 5 or 6 times around my head and really rub it in to the scalp in the areas that you've put it on. And it's obviously like a hair promotion growth serum. So yeah, I've bought this one again. It's about $7.99 I think, but it does actually last a really long time. I have used a different one from Lee Stafford. That was okay, but it was quite potent in its scent, which I thought was okay but didn't love. This one has got a bit of a scent, but it's a little bit more reasonable and not too overpowering. So like I say, I repurchased and enjoying that. I think it's working. It's really hard to tell if they actually work, isn't it? Because your hair's going to grow anyway. So is it growing more? Is it growing just at the normal rate? We don't really know, do we? But I like it. Then I have a hair oil from Schwarzkopf, the Got To Be. And this is just nice, just a little squirt into your hands, and then I put it through sort of mid-length down, just once I've finished all the styling process, just to sort of smooth everything out and give it a little bit of glossiness. So enjoy that one, and repurchase all the time. I've got one on the go. Another hand cream that I repurchase all the time, you've seen me talk about it before. This is the coconut oil formula, cocoa. This is the Palmer's range, and it's just really nicely scented with coconut, but not too artificial, nice and pleasant, and very nourishing and moisturizing for my little hands. And this is Super Facialist by Una Brennan, and this is a vitamin C plus moisturizer. I love this. I have another one I've repurchased and I'm using, and basically I tend to mix my moisturizer, so I add this into my moisturizer that's got SPF in, and it just leaves an extra delightful glow to your skin. It definitely is brightening in the sense that you're glowing. I'm presuming it's doing things to the skin as well, because it's got the vitamin C, so it's helping with any pigmentation marks. I really enjoy it and have repurchased and I'm using it. I've repurchased it many times actually. Now this is a little pot from Kiehl's that I had as a sample, and it's their Super Multi Corrective Cream. I didn't want to finish this up because you know when you want to repurchase something but you know you're not, because I think, I don't know how big, I don't want to say 50 ml because I think that would be quite big. I think like a 30 ml, just the average size pot of cream, which would probably be no bigger than that, which is, well that is 50 ml actually. So I think maybe a 50 ml size of this one is like 50 plus quid, and I'm just not going to pay it. It's really nice though. I really like it, and I'd like to use it in the evening time. You know, if your skin was just a little bit reactive to some products, or was just having a bit of a crappy day, this would be my last step before, you know, my moisturizing step, and it just really nicely corrected everything as it says on the tin. So yeah, it just felt really nice in the morning, and my skin just looked like everything had settled down and calmed down. It was really nice. I'd want to, but I know I won't repurchase. Sorry, Kiehl's. Now this is a number 7. This was an eye cream. I picked this one up accidentally many months back, thinking it was one of their other eye creams that I really loved. This is eye transforming cream, and I think I wanted something like ultimate eye cream or something. So this didn't work as well as that one did. It was a bit cheaper, so I should have realised there was something different about it, but it was nice. I just pleasantly used it up, and then when I started going into some other eye creams that I've really been enjoying, I just used it up and I just put it on my neck just to use it up, because I don't like to waste a product. Then I have a night cream. This is the Pro Vitamin Overnight Cream from Your Good Skin. Love Your Good Skin. Love this for just a really nice, simple night cream. When you've got all your serums on, or you're putting other things, maybe adding an active in or something, and you just want to keep everything calm and not overload your skin too much, this is the cream I would reach for. I use it every night unless I've got something else on, like a retinol or something. I would even mix it with my retinol if I just wanted to be a little bit cautious of how my retinol was going to react that night. I just love it. It's got some really good little ingredients. I like a green tea, vitamin C, E and B5. So I really enjoy it. Have another one on the go, always. What have I got? A lip balm from Eucerin, why couldn't I say that? Eucerin, this is a cute lip balm. I have about 3 of these dotted around everywhere. Use them all the time. My lips are rarely dry. Occasionally I'll get a little bit, but it's gone again. And I used to suffer from cracked lips here at the side. Using this however many times you want to use it during the day has kept that at bay. So I love that one. And I have a Super Stay 7-day nail varnish from Maybelline. I really like it. I've talked about these nail varnishes before. They're just really good. They have the staying power, and they're just really good. They do what they say. Almost. Wouldn't quite say 7 days, but you know, close. And then I have a Rimmel Brow This Way, and this is just a clear brow gel, which I use a pencil first, and then I go in and set my brows with this. Repurchased it just because of the size. It just fits nicely in my makeup collection. It's no fuss to it. It does what it says. It's relatively priced inexpensively. So yeah, so I just like it. I always buy clear though, because I put the colour into my brows with a pencil. I think, guys, that's it. Thank you so much if you're still here. I hope you're having a good January so far. Mine's not too bad. The sun is shining. It's not too bad. Yeah, thanks for that, and click that subscribe button before you disappear if you'd like to, and that would be really cool. And leave a little comment down below if you've tried any of these things or just want to ask me anything. I'll happily get back to you. I love seeing your questions. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.